I received a question about a month ago and I haven't had a chance to answer it yet, but it's something that I wanted to address. It was asking me, when did LeBron become a clutch player? Because when you think back to the start of his career, especially at the end of game situations, he had a reputation for shying away from pressure situations. So it got me thinking, and I'm sure this is a semi-controversial choice, but I'll explain my reasons. Game 4 of the 2012 Eastern Conference semi-finals is when he developed his quote-unquote clutch gene. Now, of course, he had delivered in big games prior to that, such as Game 5 against the Detroit Pistons and Game 7 in a losing effort to Boston in 2008. But in those games, he was the decided underdog. He then went from being the underdog to the favorite by winning back-to-back MVPs and having home court advantage in back-to-back seasons in 2009 and 2010. But he lost in both those situations as well. He then took his talents to South Beach, but once again, lost, this time to the Mavs in the finals. And to say he underperformed is an insult to understatements. Now we have arrived in 2012, and with Derrick Rose injured, the top-seeded Bulls were eliminated in the first round. Miami was once again expected to at least make it back to the finals, but in the second round they faced the Indiana Pacers, who cared little for expectations or reputations. The Pacers dominated the first 2 games in Miami, but could only manage a split. Towards the end of Game 2, Chris Bosh tore his groin and was sidelined. Miami went quote-unquote small, and I say that because LeBron is 6'9" and 2,000 or so pounds, and decided to play James at the 4 position for Game 3. This game was a disaster for the Heat, as not only were they blown out by the Pacers, but Miami looked like they were on the verge of imploding when Wade and Spoelstra had to be separated during a timeout. When you consider how badly they fell apart in the NBA Finals, and now that they're on the verge of going down 3-1 to the Pacers, had the Heat lost this game, they would probably lose the series, and there was a genuine possibility that this super team would be broken up. With all the pressure on LeBron and Wade, the Indiana Pacers once again got off to a good start, and were on the verge of blowing the game wide open. This is when LeBron, along with Wade, took over. LeBron finished with an incredible line of 40 points, 18 rebounds, 9 assists, 2 steals, and 2 blocks. But much more importantly, he was able to alter the course of history and right the ship for Miami, as they won Game 4 and took back the home court advantage. From that point, in more times than not, LeBron was able to deliver in big moments and games.
He stopped Danny Granger with that quick behind-the-back dribble. James has 17 of the Miami 38. He has 7 of their 15 field goals. Floater over Hibbert, and LeBron's done that at least one time in every game of this series.
See, I'm surprised now, mainly because in that situation, Hibbert never even got the arm up.
Wade cutting to the basket, so he's got a 3 and a dunk and a couple of field goals here for Dwayne in the last 2 minutes.
That was beautiful. LeBron James yelled up, Battier cleared out, and then they ran a backdoor move with Wade running on the baseline.
Attack by James. Hibbert waiting, and one for LeBron. Of speed and power. George lost the handle. Miami back the other way. A little helter-skelter the last minute. James, a floater. 2 of those in this game.
Well, he's been able to keep his dribble, and he works you one way off the pick and then back again, and then he'll move you. And once he feels he has it, that big first step, that gets him, creates the space.
LeBron, a beautiful pass to Wade. Banging a bucket. And Dwayne has hit 3 field goals in the last about 6 minutes of action. James and Wade have all 11 Miami points in this third quarter. Hubie, it's a 4-point game.
Well, you like with Wade. 2 points in the first 22 minutes, 12 in the last 7.
And the tomahawk jam by James. It's a 2-point game. And since Wade hit that step-back 3 in the first half when he couldn't get around Paul George, he's a different guy. West, tough defense, Battier. James goes to get it. Here go the Heat on an 8-0 run, and LeBron to the basket.
Is LeBron James going to be denied as he's crossing half court with the ball?
Wade fell down as he got the pass. Fans wanted to travel. It is Wade, a 3 in the lead.
Right now, the high school and college rule is you fall down, it's a travel. In pro basketball, it's not a travel.
Wade, pitch to Haslam. On the attack, James. What a pass for Wade! And what a show they are putting on in this third quarter.
We're talking about eye-popping passes here. That was incredible.
Barbosa, a lot of contact inside. Rebound for Miami. James attacking Barbosa. Bang, and a bucket for LeBron. 37 in a row.
Now that's just sheer upper body strength and then acrobatic ability to take the contact, and just watch how he controls the ball and then spins it off the glass.
The only ones to score this quarter. 38 consecutive points scored by James and Woods. George fronting LeBron, pass over the top to James.
There's nothing you can do with LeBron down in there. I don't care who plays LeBron.
Clock at 3, James finding Joel Anthony. James on the putback.
Oh, boy.
Fans want the cylinder and the offensive interference not called by the official. 5-point lead. Chalmers is free. Not even close. Barbosa with James back. Goes at him. James with the block. Haslam just back in the game. He's got the rebound. Barbosa tried to take it away, but he fouled Haslam as he reached over the top. Trapping James. Keeps the dribble alive. It's Haslam for a big one.
There you go.
Udonis Haslam. What a quarter he's had.
The mid-range game, he was wide open.
For Granger, just hit a 3 out of that corner. Missed that one. James secures the rebound and gets fouled with 11.1 to go. And that should just about do it.
He needed an all-NBA type of a game. Not just the points, the rebounds, and the assists, but everything else that he does, and then shoot the high percentage. Well, when we also put that Dwayne Wade in that category, Dwayne Wade got off to such a dismal start, you were feeling, hurt for him that he had to snap out of it. But then after 22 minutes, he raised his game to a whole new level, and it's just been absolutely beautiful to watch. His foot quickness and penetration, going to the basket, and then shooting a high percentage. Excellent.
George misses the 3. LeBron gets rebound number 18. And this series is tied at 2 games apiece.
LeBron, congratulations on the win. Describe how your mentality changed as you came into this game 4.
Must win for us. We're playing against a tough physical team. We wanted to get the split. We had a terrible performance in game 3, so wanted to redeem ourselves. We played some good ball.
You had 2 days to think about that loss. Describe the type of pressure you felt coming in.
It's the playoffs. If you don't feel some type of pressure, or you don't feel anxiety or feel excitement about the postseason, then something is wrong inside you. So, as a leader of this team, I just try to make plays to help our team win, and we're happy we're able to get it.
There was a stretch during this game where you and Dwayne Wade combined for 38 consecutive points for the Heat. How were you personally able to help Dwayne get on track?
Look for him. The best thing for a scorer to get is a dunk or a layup. And in the first half, I was able to give him a back door right over here, and he got a dunk. And you just want to see the ball go in when you're struggling, and I was happy I was able to assist him on that.
In your mind, how does the complexion of this series change now?
Well, it's still going to be a dogfight. It's a 3-game series now. And like I said, we didn't play well in game 3, but, we redeemed ourselves in game 4. So we head back to South Beach and, continue, to play at the level that we did tonight.
Impressive performance, LeBron. Thanks.